Hi there, everybody. Welcome to part 2 of my Clifford the Big Red Dog and Arthur DVD Collection Christmas 2021 edition. Where we last left off, we looked at the 2005 DVD release of You Are Arthur, and now we're going to continue on there. Alright. Here's this next DVD release. And it's a 2005 DVD release of Growing Up with Arthur. And it says all new shows right there. Nope, you're just in time. And while you're there, what do you think of this new, improved front cover for Growing Up with Clifford and Clifford Helps Out? It's DVD opening, which I'll send the link to later on. It was really cool. Anyway, the episodes on Growing Up with Arthur include Desperately Seeking Stanley and Tales from the Crib, which are both from Season 8, and Jenna's Bedtime Blues from Season 7. Here's the disc for Growing Up with Arthur. This is a Funimation reprint from August 2005. The DVD was originally released on May 31st, 2005. And this DVD opens up with the warning screen, FBI warning screen, WGBH logo without the word Boston, Our Time Family Entertainment logo, DVD menu, options menu, and then, of course, the Arthur theme with the regular glass-breaking noises and the start of the episode, Desperately Seeking Stanley. And at the end, it has the last few seconds of the episode, Jenna's Bedtime Blues, Arthur Online and Local Library promo from 2003 to 2004, which marks the only appearance on an Arthur release, which is basically just a shortened version of the one from 2001 to 2003, where it just says pbskids.org down on the screen, rather than pbskids.org or America Online keyword PBS Kids. Then it has the end credits from Season 8, Arthur funding credits, Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement, and Road 60-second cinnamon rolls advertisement. And then, of course, the Arthur funding credits from Season 8 with Velveeta cheesy yellow background, using grants from Corporation for Public Broadcasting and public television viewers. Then the PBS Kids ident from September 4th, 2000, which is Dot Transformation, where Dot transforms into a tiger, octopus, and astronaut. And then we go to the DVD menu. And HuskyDog88, what do you think of the DVD opening to Growing Up with Clifford and Clifford Helps Out, in addition to that cover I made, as far as when the DVD was released and stuff, and when and what season the episodes are from? Alright, here is this next DVD release. 2005 DVD release of Arthur Gets Lost, and this is released on June 14th, 2005. In which the episodes on here include Arthur Gets Lost from Season 2, which is actually just called Lost, and then Arthur Cleans Up and DW Gets Lost, which are both from Season 1. Here's the disc for Arthur Gets Lost. After the DVD menu is shown in Arthur Gets Lost, it's got the DVD. It has the Arthur theme song, which has the garbage cans clattering, and then the start of the episode, Lost. And then at the end of the DVD, we have the last few seconds of the episode, DW Gets Lost. Arthur end credits from Season 1, but with the 2004 copyright notice and the cookie jar logo zooming into the screen, and WGBH logo without the word Boston. Basically, they used the Season 1 end credits and then the copyright from the Season 9 end credits being used because of the 2004 copyright on it. And then the Kiddio promo, Arthur funding credits, and then the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement, the Road 60-second cinnamon rolls advertisement, and then it has the Sony Wonder Online bumper and the DVD menu. And all Sony Wonder DVD releases beginning on June 14, 2005 no longer use PBS Kids logos at the end. Which you know what could have been a better improvement for this DVD release of Arthur Gets Lost, HuskyDog88? You know what could have made the release even better? Is if they made another version where they used the Season 7 through 8 funding. What could have made the release even better is if they made another version of the Sony Wonder DVD release of Arthur Gets Lost, which contains the Season 7 through 8 funding used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with Velveeta cheesy yellow background, and the PBS Kids Snow Globe ident from 2002 before the Sony Wonder Online bumper was used. What did you think of that idea? Mostly because the Snow Globe ID wasn't really used on DVD releases of Arthur, and because of the fact that the Seasons 1 through 4 reruns version of the Season 7 through 8 funding is followed by the Snow Globe logo being a rare combination. Yes, they are fan-made. What did you think of the fan-made front cover and then the fan-made opening and closing to it, as far as what the release date of the DVD was and what season the episodes would be from? Alright, here's this next DVD release. 2005 DVD release of Arthur's Computer Adventure, released on June 14, 2005 as well. Episodes on here include Arthur's Computer Adventure, which is actually called Arthur the Wrecker, and it's from Season 1. And then Arthur versus the Piano, and a bonus episode called Arthur's Lucky Pencil, which are both from Season 2. Which Arthur's Lucky Pencil is the bonus episode on this, just like DW Gets Lost is the bonus episode on the DVD of Arthur Gets Lost. And here's the disc for Arthur's Computer Adventure. What did you think of that first one? What was interesting about the first one? After the DVD menu is shown on this DVD of Arthur's Computer Adventure, it would have the Arthur theme with the regular glass breaking noises, and in the start of the episode, Arthur the Wrecker. And then at the end, we have the last few seconds of the episode, Arthur's Lucky Pencil. And then the Arthur end credits from Season 2 with the 2004 copyright, the cookie jar logo zooming into the screen, and the WGBH logo without the word Boston. Keto promo, Arthur funding, and then the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement and the Road 60-second cinnamon rolls advertisement. And then it goes straight to the Sony Wonder Online bumper in the DVD menu. And what could have made this DVD release a major improvement is if they made another version of the DVD where it had the Season 7 through 8 funding used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background. Yes, it does have John Ritter's voiceover in the menu. What could have made it even better for the DVD of Arthur's Computer Adventure is if they made another version where it had the Season 7 through 8 funding with the Concord Grape Jelly purple checkerboard background, commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns, being followed by the PBS Kids Fishbowl ident, which would be an extremely rare combination. What did you think of that idea for Arthur's Computer Adventure? Alright, this last Sony Wonder DVD release of Arthur that I have is the 2005 DVD release of DW Rides Again. Also released June 14th, 2005. And the episodes on here are DW Rides Again, Arthur's Cousin Catastrophe, and DW Flips, which are all from Season 1. And DW Flips is the bonus episode on a DVD. And here's the disc for DW Rides Again. After the DVD menu is shown on DW Rides Again, it's got the Arthur theme with the water splashing noises at the beginning. With the water... After the DVD menu is shown on DW Rides Again, it has the Arthur theme with the water splashing noises and the start of the episode, DW Rides Again. At the end of the DVD, it's got the last few seconds of the episode DW Flips, the Arthur end credits from Season 1 with the 2004 copyright, and the cookie jar logo zooming into the screen, and the WGBH logo without the word Boston. Kitty promo, Arthur funding credits, the Chuck E. Cheese's opening door advertisement, and the Road 60-second Cinnamon Rolls advertisement. And then the Sony Wonder Online bumper, and then the DVD menu. And what could have made the release of DW Rides Again even better is if they used the Season 7 through 8 funding with the grassy green squared background commonly used on Seasons 1 through 4 reruns being followed by the 2002 PBS Kids Snow Globe ident. What did you think of that idea for DW Rides Again? Oh. HuskyDog88, do you mind if I send you the link to this again? Here's the link to the front cover. What do you think of that, HuskyDog88? And what do you think is happening in the front cover of that 2002 DVD of Growing Up with Clifford and Clifford Helped Out compared to the real 2006 release? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know you liked it, but what do you think was happening in the front cover? Wasn't, like Clifford and T-Bone, wasn't Emily Elizabeth standing right up high with Clifford and T-Bone, watching, like that growth scale, kind of like that DVD release? All right. The real one looks like this. HuskyDog88. That's what the real cover for Growing Up with Clifford looks like, which I will go over shortly after going through Doggy Detectives and the new Baby on the Block. This is what the 2006 cover looks like. Anything you notice a little bit different in the 2002 cover compared to the 2006 one? Like, yeah. And what did you think of the release date for that DVD of Growing Up with Clifford being the only DVD release to use Season 2 episodes with this Clifford the Big Red Dog logo on the front instead of this one? With this one on the front rather than this one. You notice how these two look completely different? These two Clifford logos look completely different? Because this was used from 2001 to 2002, and then this one was used in 2003 to 2004. And what did you think of Growing Up with Clifford being one of the only releases to contain Season 2 episodes and have this Clifford logo in the front cover compared to other releases with Season 2 episodes which featured this? Now, what would be considered very rare find for it? And how would you like that DVD to be released on November 26th of 2002, since most of the Season 2 episodes already aired at that time, and it would be the only release from 2002 to feature Season 2 episodes rather than Season 1 episodes? Alright, moving on. (2005) DVD release of Doggy Detectives. And this was released August 23rd, 2005. And this contains 8 episodes, in which 5 of them are from Season 1 and 3 of them are from Season 2, in which they include The Kibble Crook, Doggy Detectives, Who Moved My Bone, To Catch the Bird, Mac's Secret Dog Club, The Truth About Dogs and Cats, Goodbye T-Bone, and Magic is in the Air. I know you said that would be very rare find, but the question is, what would be considered a very rare find? And here was the disc for Doggy Detectives, which I just showed, but here's what the disc looks like. Now, at the beginning of this DVD, it has the Lionsgate warning screen, the Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo from 2001 to 2006, and then the Coming Soon a video and DVD screen, and previews for Maya and Miguel DVD releases, and then the Care Bears Big Wish movies, and then the preview for Spookily the Square Pumpkin, and then it's got the Here Comes Clifford, so sit back and enjoy the show announcement. And then, of course, the Family Home Entertainment Kids Dog and Doghouse logo from 1999 to 2005, which makes a surprise appearance on this DVD, even though that logo is not in the packaging anywhere. Then the 2003 Scholastic logo was used. And then the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme Season 1 version. And the start of the episode, The Kibble Crook. And at the very end of the DVD, it would have the last few seconds of the episode, Magic is in the Air, the end credits, which play 4 times, and then the 2003 Scholastic logo playing at a very fast speed with the end theme playing over it. And then, of course, copyright notice, produced in association with PBS Screen, and in the Family Home Entertainment Kids Dog and Doghouse logo makes a surprise appearance at the end. And then the Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo from 2001 to 2006, which is silent. Then we go to the DVD menu. All right. Here's this next DVD release. This is the new Baby on the Block, which is released February 7th of 2006. And the last Clifford DVD cover to be animated in two-dimensional form before they switched it to 3D form, beginning with Growing Up with Clifford, and the last DVD to use the older Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo on the packaging and at the beginning of the DVD. Now, I have an interesting story to tell you after I tell you the episodes. And this would include 8 stories, including and they include half of the stories being from season 1 and half of the stories being from season 2, in which it has Baby Makes 4, A Job Well Read, Who Me Jealous, A Bunny in a Haystack, You, and No Babs for Cleo. Now, Baby Makes 4, Who Me Jealous, A Bunny in a Haystack, and Babysitter Blues, they are from season 1. While A Job Well Read, He's Wonderful Mr. Bleakman, Getting to Know You, and No Babs for Cleo are from season 2. Now, what do you think of this idea? The season 1 half of the episodes, Baby Makes 4, A Job Well Read, Baby Makes 4, Who Me Jealous, A Bunny in the Haystack, and Babysitter Blues can appear on Clifford Takes Care of a Baby 2001 DVD release, while the season 2 half of the episodes, A Job Well Read, He's Wonderful Mr. Bleakman, Getting to Know You, and No Babs for Cleo can be used on the 2003 VHS release of Spending Time with Clifford, while the season 1 half of the stories on the DVD can be found on the VHS of Clifford Takes Care of a Baby from December 2001. In other words, it would have a combination of episodes from Clifford Takes Care of a Baby and Spending Time with Clifford all on DVD format. And here's the release dates I thought of. Clifford Takes Care of a Baby would be released on December 18th, 2001, while Spending Time with Clifford would be released on April 8th of 2003. Here's the disc for the new Baby on the Block. And here's the disc for the new Baby on the Block. And at the beginning of this DVD, it has a Lionsgate warning screen, 2001 Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo, the Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo from 2001 to 2006, and then, of course, the now available on video and DVD screen, and previews for the Care Bears Big Wish movie, the Koala Brothers, Maya and Miguel, and Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends DVD releases. Then the off-screen announcement where he says, "Here comes Clifford, so sit back and enjoy the show." Then we go back to the warning screen, back to the 2001 Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo, but this time being silent. And then the 2003 Scholastic logo, the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme season 1 version, and then the start of the episode, Baby Makes 4. And then at the end, we have the last few seconds of the episode, No Babs for Cleo. And then the season 2 end credits. And then the end credits, which play 7 times, because Who Me Jealous and A Bunny in the Haystack credits would be recycled from television airings, so that's why it plays 7 times instead of 8, because they were paired up with each other. For Who, Me, Jealous, and A Bunny in a Haystack. And then after the end credits, it's got the 2003 Scholastic logo playing at a very fast speed with the end theme playing over it. The copyright notice, produced in association with PBS Screen, and in the Lionsgate Home Entertainment logo from 2001 to 2006, which is once again silent. Then we go to the DVD menu. Alright, here is this next DVD release. The 2006 DVD release of Growing Up with Clifford. This was released on July 25th of 2006, which was actually 3 days before I turned 6 years old. Did you know that? And beginning with this front cover, it would be animated in 3D animated form. And this is the first DVD to have a parent's guide on the packaging right here. Alright. And the episodes on here include Blanket Blues, Dog for a Day, Food for Spot, Nothing to Fur But For Itself, When I Grow Up, Another Fine Mess, Fishing Lessons, and Vaz Goes Down the Tubes. Now, what do you think of the DVD? What do you think of the 2002 VHS release of Growing Up with Clifford, only containing the last 4 episodes from the DVD on there, which included When I Grow Up, Another Fine Mess, Fishing Lessons, and Vaz Goes Down the Tubes, which only contains those last 4 episodes on the VHS from the DVD. Kind of like in Clifford's Big Halloween, where they only showed the first 4 episodes on the VHS from the DVD of Clifford's Big Halloween. Except while Clifford's Big Halloween VHS would only show the first 4 episodes from the DVD, Growing Up with Clifford VHS would only show the last 4 episodes from that DVD. And this would also be one of a few times where all episodes would end on the same key. You know, like in Clifford Saves the Day, Here Comes Clifford and Clifford's Best Friends. All 4 episodes ended in the key of A major. Well, what do you think of Growing Up with Clifford having these last 4 episodes with all 4 of those episodes? All 4 of those episodes actually ended in E major. For When I Grow Up, Another Fine Mess, Fishing Lessons, and Vaz Goes Down the Tubes, respectively. Here's the disc for Growing Up with Clifford. At the beginning of this DVD release, it would contain the Lionsgate warning screen and the 2005 Lionsgate logo, which would later become the Home Entertainment logo in 2006, beginning with this DVD release. And then, of course, the coming soon to video and DVD screen and the preview for Miss Spider, the Prince, the Princess, and the Bee. Then and now available to And then after the preview for Miss Spider, The Prince, the Princess, and the Bee, it has previews for the Doodlebops DVD releases, Arthur's Missing Pal, and Care Bears, the Nutcracker. And then after that, the announcement where it says, "Hi, here comes Clifford, so sit back and enjoy the show." And then the 2003 Scholastic logo, the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme song, which is the season 1 version. And then the start of the episode, Blanket Blues. And then at the end, it has the last few seconds of Vaz Goes Down the Tubes. And then the end credits, which play 4 times. And then the 2003 Scholastic logo, which plays at a very fast speed. And then, of course, with the end theme playing over it, and then the copyright screen produced in association with PBS screen, then we go back to the DVD menu. This is the last DVD to have the Scholastic logo, to have the entire Scholastic logo play at a very, very fast speed, with the end theme playing over it. Next up is a 2006 DVD release of Clifford's Big Halloween, which was released September 12th of 2006. And interestingly, the VHS was released 4 years earlier on July 23rd of 2002, which was 5 days before I turned 2 years old. There's also a parent's guide right here. And this DVD contains 8 stories, and they include Boo, Clifford's Carnival, Leaf of Absence, Come Back Mac, A New Dog in Town, Dino Clifford, Not Now I'm Busy, and The Trouble with Kittens. The bonus episodes are not included on the VHS release, as they only contain the first 4 episodes from there. And because Not Now I'm Busy and The Trouble with Kittens didn't really air yet at the time when the VHS was released in 2002. Here's the disc for Clifford's Big Halloween. Yeah. And then at the beginning of this DVD as the Lionsgate Roaring screen. And then, of course, the Lionsgate logo from 2005, and then the coming soon to video and DVD screen, and previews for Care Bears, the Nutcracker, and then a preview for, and then the now available on video and DVD screen, and it has previews for Miss Spider, The Prince, the Princess, and the Bee, the Doodlebops, Arthur's Missing Pal, and Maya and Miguel DVD releases. And then, of course, the Direct Play DVD menu, the off-screen announcement, and of course, the 2003 Scholastic logo, the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme season 1 version, and the start of the episode, Boo. Now, at the very end of the DVD, it would have the last few seconds of the episode, The Trouble with Kittens. Then I'll go right into the end credits, which is the Trouble with Kittens, and then, of course, the end credits from which played 4 times, And then it has the 2003 Scholastic logo, which only shows the very end of the Scholastic logo with the ending theme playing over it. Rather than using a very fast version of the logo, it just shows the last part of the Scholastic logo with the end theme playing over it this time. Then the copyright notice produced in association with PBS screen and DVD menu. That would be a great idea. Next up, 2007 DVD release of Doghouse Adventures, released February 5th, or February 6th, 2007, which was released 6 years after the, which was released about 6 years after the first Clifford VHS releases. This contains 9 stories this time, rather than 8, and they include Clifford Cleans His Room, Doggy Garden, in which 6 of the episodes are from Season 1, and 3 of them are from Season 2. They include Clifford Cleans His Room, Doggy Garden, Screaming for Ice Cream, Jenna's Project, Then Came Bob, Clothes Don't Make the Dog, Limelight Fright, Clifford's Cookie Craving, and Guess Who's Coming to Birdwell. And here's the disc for Clifford the Big Red Dog, Doghouse Adventures. And this DVD uses the Lionsgate warning screen, and then the Lionsgate logo from 2005, and then the now in theaters screen, and previews for The Last Unicorn, and then the now available on DVD screen, containing previews for Happily Never After, and then Miss Spider, the Prince, the Princess, and the Bee, and the Doodlebops DVD releases. And then, of course, the announcement where he says, "Here comes Clifford, so sit back and enjoy the show," which is heard on every single Clifford the Big Red Dog DVD release beginning in 2004 onward. Then the 2003 Scholastic logo. And then, of course, the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme from Season 1 and the start of the episode Clifford Cleans His Room. And then at the end, it contains the last few seconds of Guess Who's Coming to Birdwell. And then the season, and in the end credits, which play 5 times. And then the Scholastic logo from 2003, but with the regular fanfare this time. This is the first Clifford release to use the regular fanfare and the Scholastic logo at the very, very end. Then the copyright notice, produced in association with PBS Screen, then the DVD menu. All right. Sure. Here's this next DVD release, and this is Binky Goes Nuts, which is released on April 16th, 2007. Daytime Emmy Award winner for Outstanding Children's Animated Program. It's got the PBS Kids Go logo and WGBH Boston Video logo on the packaging. Yes, it is the one with having peanut allergies in it. in which the doctor tells Binky that if the allergy hasn't been taken care of, he could have gotten a severe allergic reaction called anaphylaxis, which could cause, like trouble swallowing or even breathing. Buster actually has asthma in the series, but it was the first episode to deal with Binky's concerning health for Binky Goes Nuts. And this contains 4 episodes from season 9, in which they are Binky Goes Nuts, Breezy Listening Blues, Arthur Weighs In, and The Law of the Jungle Gym. And here's the disc for Binky Goes Nuts. This DVD opens with a FBI warning screen that looks very similar to the Warner Home Video warning screen. And then there's another warning screen, then we go to the DVD menu. And then, of course, the Arthur funding, which has the Chuck E. Cheese's Learning New Things commercial, and then, of course, with the Avenger Chuck. And then, of course, the Arthur funding credits from Season 9 with the Concord Grape Jelly Purple checkerboard background, using grants from Ready Learn Television Cooperative Agreement, U.S. Department of Education, and Public Broadcasting Service with the PBS Kids Go logo in the funding. Then the Arthur theme with the regular glass breaking noises and the start of the episode, Binky Goes Nuts. Well, it looks black with white letters. Episode Binky Goes Nuts. And then at the very, very end of the DVD release, it's got the last few seconds of the episode, The Law of the Jungle Gym. And then, of course, the Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2004 to 2009, where it has Jason Swimer's DW voice saying, visit us online at pbskidsgo.org, rather than using Oliver Granger's voice when he said, visit us online at pbskids.org, or America Online keyword PBS Kids. And then there's also a postcards from Buster insert as well, either coming before or after it, but it has the end credits from season 9, the Arthur funding credits, and then the Chuck E. Cheese's exercise advertisement, but this time with the Avenger Chuck, where it says chuckecheese.com, rather than the cool Chuck that does not say it. There does exist a version that has Cool Chuck that does say chuckecheeses.com, but only on television airings of season 8. And then after this, the season 9 funding with the Concord Grape Jelly Purple checkerboard background once again. Then we go back to the DVD menu. It does not have a PBS Kids or PBS Kids Go logo at the end, but television airings after that purple background used the 2004 PBS Kids Go stepping ident, where it had those kids, stepping on things, stepping on those cubes and pushing on them, and then a dog comes in one of them and barks woof, woof, during the go portion. It does not have kids saying go, but it has that dog barking when the PBS Kids Go logo appears in that version, which it's not on the DVD, though. Right, here's this next DVD release, 2008 DVD release of Playtime of Clifford, even though, and this was released January 10th, 2008. And this DVD contains, yeah, I believe so as well, and this contains 10 episodes, which are Tummy Trouble, Cleo Gets a Cone, Tie-Dyed Clifford, Team Spirit, Follow the Leader, Topsy Turvy Day, That's Snow Lie, Led Astray, Stars in Your Eyes, and Fair Weather Friend. Now, for some strange reason, even though this DVD is from 2008, the packaging says it's from 2003 for some reason. Even though there never existed a 2003 VHS release. And here's the disc for Playtime of Clifford. And fun fact, the DVD cover for Playtime of Clifford is actually a more 3D version of the VHS cover for Clifford's Best Friends from 2001. And at the beginning of this DVD, it has a Lionsgate warning screen, then the Lionsgate logo, and then the coming soon to DVD screen and previews for Bratz Kids Fairies Tales, and then the now available on DVD screen and previews for Peppa Pig and the Doodlebox DVD releases. The Direct Play DVD menu, where the announcer says, "Here comes Clifford, so sit back and enjoy the show." Then the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme, and the start of the episode, which is the Season 1 version, and the start of the episode, Tummy Trouble. At the end of the DVD, it's got the last few seconds of the episode, Fairweather Friend, and then the end credits play 5 times. And then the 2003 Scholastic logo with the fanfare. Then the copyright notice, the 1998 PBS logo with the woman in dark blue shirt, with the announcer saying, "This is PBS." And then the Lionsgate logo from 2005 again. Then the DVD menu. Alright, next up is 2008 DVD release of A Big Help. Released September 9th of 2008. And this contains 5 stories, which include Mr. Bleakman's Special Day, which is actually the 2nd episode on the DVD. Little Big Pup, which is actually the 3rd episode on the DVD. Big Fetch, which is actually the 4th episode on the DVD. Captain Birdwell's Treasure, which is actually the last episode on the DVD. And A Big Help, which is actually the 1st episode on the DVD, A Big Help is. Or even better, Playtime of Clifford could have used the Snow Globe ID at the end because of the episode That's Snow Lie appearing in that DVD. No, the 1998 PBS logo was on the real DVD. That 1998 PBS logo. And what did you think of that idea I came up with, HuskyDog88? Here's a disc for A Big Help. At the beginning of this DVD, it contains the Lionsgate warning screen, Lionsgate logo from 2005, and then the Scholastic logo from 2003. And then, of course, the coming soon to DVD screen in a preview for Little Tykes Land, and now available on DVD screen, and previews for Thomas and Friends, The Great Discovery, The Best of Barney, and Bob the Builder, On-Site Houses and Playgrounds. Then the announcement where the announcer says, "Hi, here comes Clifford, so sit back and enjoy the show." And then, of course, the Clifford the Big Red Dog theme from Season 1. And... No, the Clifford Big Red Dog theme from Season 2, excuse me, and the start of the episode of Big Help. And at the end, it contains the last few seconds of the episode, Captain Birdwell's Treasure. Then the Clifford the Big Red Dog end credits, which play 5 times. It was Playtime with Clifford that used the 1998 PBS logo, and it also appeared on the Clifford's Puppy Days DVD, Practice Makes Perfect. And then at the end of the DVD, it contains the last few seconds of the episode, Captain Birdwell's Treasure. Then, of course, the Clifford the Big Red Dog end credits, which play 5 times. And then, of course, the Scholastic logo from 2003. Copyright notice produced in association with PBS Screen. The Lionsgate logo again. Then the DVD menu. Next up, I have 4 more DVD releases left. And that is, here's this next one. 2011 DVD release of Arthur, Hooray for Health. And this was released November 8th, 2011. How did they remix it from the regular PBS Kids idents? Then they also remixed it in the Bubbles ID from 2007, and the Balloon ID from 2007, and the Turning Wheel ID from 2007. And this contains 8 stories, which include Arthur's Chickenpox, Sick as a Dog, Arthur's Tooth, DW the Picky Eater, Just Desserts, DW Gets Lost, Buster and the Daredevils, and the Big Dig. And here is the disc for Arthur, Hooray for Health. At the beginning of this DVD, it has the PBS distribution warning screen, and then the 1999 PBS Kids video logo with where Dash, the boy, thinks about something, but it uses the dot audio. And then, of course, previews for Dinosaur Train, Caillou, previews for Super Y, Martha Speaks, Caillou, Word Girl, and Dinosaur Train. And then, of course, the DVD menu. And then, of course, the Arthur funding, the Chuck E. Cheese's, the Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement, and of course the Arthur theme with the garbage cans clattering noises, and the start of Arthur's Chickenpox. At the end of the DVD, it contains the last few seconds of the episode, The Big Dig. Then and now a word from Mark Brown segment, Arthur Online Local Library promo from 2004 to 2009. Then the Arthur end credits from season 1 with the cookie jar logo with cookie jar logo popping up and down like that, and then popping back down. And then the WGBH logo with the word Boston. Arthur funding, Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement again. Then the PBS Kids video ident with Dash using the DAW audio at the beginning again. With Dash using the DAW audio again. Not only has the PBS Kids Dash ID with DAW audio been shown on Arthur DVD releases from 2010, from 2011 to 2015, they've also used the PBS Kids Video Dash ID with DAW audio on many Caillou DVD releases as well, and some Teletubbies and Booba VHS releases, and Cyber Chase VHS and DVD releases as well. In fact, HuskyDog88, I'm going to send you a link to it so that way you'll see what I really mean, you know. If they would use the PBS Kids Go logos, if they used the funding, because the DVD was released in 2011, if the PBS Kids video logo was not shown. And HuskyDog88, I sent you the link to the DVD opening to Arthur Hooray for Health, uploaded by Brandon Hamlet on September 22nd, 2018. Boy, you're going to be really surprised when you hear the DAW audio and the Dash logo. Probably the Go stepping or button logos from 2004 would be used. Alright, next up is a DVD release of Arthur the Good Sport, released November 8, 2011. This one includes 8 great adventures, and they include The Curse of the Greaves, Arthur Changes Gears, Room to Ride, The Frensky Family Fiasco, Arthur Makes the Team, The Frensky Family Fiasco, Crushed, Andy W. Rides Again. Here's the disc for Arthur the Good Sport. And just like the DVD of Arthur Hooray for Health, this DVD of Arthur the Good Sport also uses the PBS distribution warning screen from 2009, and then the PBS Kids video ID, which is the Dash ID with DAW audio, and then of course previews for Super Y, Martha Speaks, Caillou, Word Girl, and Dinosaur Train DVD releases. And then, of course, the DVD menu. And then, of course, the Arthur funding, and then the Arthur theme and after the Arthur funding, it's got Chuck E. Cheese's promo, and then Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement, and then, of course, the Arthur theme with the regular glass breaking noises, and the start of the episode, The Curse of the Greaves. And then at the end, it contains the last few seconds of the episode, Arthur Makes the Team. And then, of course, the postcards from Buster insert, I believe. And then the Art for Online Local Library promo from 2004 to 2009. Then the Art for Funding credits from Season 1. Oh, on Hooray for Health, it has the Season 5 end credits, while on The Good Sport, it has the Season 1 end credits, with the cookie jar logo opening up and popping up and then closing back down, and then the WGBH logo with the word Boston, in which the WGBH logo does not have the word Boston at the end of Hooray for Health if I mix it up a little bit. Then the Art for Funding, Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement. Chuck E. Cheese's advertisement, and then the PBS Kids video ID, which is Dash with DAW audio again. Next up is a 2013 DVD of Celebrate with Clifford, which was released February 5th, 2013. Now keep in mind, this is not my DVD. I got this from a library, which I'll have to return this by December 29th. This DVD contains 7 stories, which are The Best Gift, Clifford's Carnival, Clifford on Parade, Screaming for Ice Cream, Clifford the Pirate King, Team Spirit, and Tough Enough. And here's the disc for Celebrate with Clifford. And for some reason, when I popped this DVD into the player, it just wouldn't play. I keep getting errors on this disc. But believe me, I did not do anything wrong with the disc. I did nothing wrong with the disc. It was just like that when I got it. I did nothing wrong with it. I think somebody might have dropped it by mistake. Or maybe when they got it, it had scratches to begin with. Well, I have a better idea. I will send you a link to a high-quality version of Dash with the audio real quick. And you'll be really surprised. You'll find a much better and higher quality version of Dash with DAW audio at the very, very beginning of this DVD as the first thing you see in this link. Well, I've looked to see if there was one on Amazon, on eBay, and it looks like it costs $50. So I might have to wait until I find one at a much lower price. I'm also hoping to get the 2003 DVD of King Clifford and Be My Big Red Valentine with the original 2003 disc inside that is recycled from this front cover, along with the 2011 DVD releases of Dog Days of Summer and Best Friends. And then after this, the Clifford 2000 series collection would be complete. Did you hear about I'm not going to say the actual state. In the future, could you please I'd rather not say the state because I think it might be too personal information. I'd rather not say the county either. I just showed a DVD though. I wouldn't really want to say the county because I figured that's personal information as well. Would you mind if you delete that comment? I know you were trying to ask, but the thing is, I personally think the information is too personal. Would you mind deleting that comment? Don't worry, you're not in trouble or anything. I just wanted to give you a heads up is all. About the alright. HuskyDog88, would you mind deleting the comment about the county and state I'm from, because in my opinion, it's personal information. It may not be personal information for you, but to me it is. Don't worry, you're not in trouble or anything, you know. But anyway, what did you hear about the upcoming DVDs that I was planning to get? Okay. Let's just say that I'm... Alright. Moving on. Last DVD release. Did you happen to see the link where it showed the Dash ID with the audio? I sent a link to a much higher quality version of the audio error. This last DVD release I'll show you is Harper Stands Up to Bullying, and this is released on July 16th, 2013. And this contains The Last Tough Customer, Brain's Chess Mess, So Funny I Forgot to Laugh, and The Best Day Ever, which are all from Season 16. Here's the disc for Arthur Stands Up to Bullying. And I'll have to check the previews again. I know this has dash with audio at the beginning. But I do know how it closes with how the DVD, after the DVD menu is shown, it has the art for funding and then the Chuck E. Cheese's Rockstar Chuck advertisement, and then the viewers like the art for funding from season 16, and then of course the art for fame, which has different, which is animated differently and has the regular glass breaking noises. That was a preview for Word Girl, Dinosaur Train, Martha Speaks, Caillou, and then Super Y is the last promo. And then the DVD menu shown. Alright. After the art for fame with the regular glass breaking noises as the start of the episode, the last tough customer. At the end, it has the last few seconds of the episode, the best day ever. And then, of course, the end credits, which are from season 16, and it says pbskids.org, and it has a picture of Buster on there. I like the Sinar style animation better. After this, it has the 9-Story Entertainment and WGBH logos. And then, of course, Harper funding, Chuck E. Cheese's Rockstar Chuck advertisement, viewers Harper funding from season 16, PBS Kids video ID, which is dash with audio again, then the DVD menu. And Celebrate with Clifford was released February 5th, 2013. Okay. Oh, and Julie Lemieux also did the voice of Bounce in Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends. And believe it or not, the tuba sample in Miss Spider's Sunny Patch Friends was used earlier to compose music for the 2000 Clifford the Big Red Dog series. And both shows were released by Lionsgate, believe it or not. And that was all of my art for DVD releases and Clifford releases, so that's it, everyone. Stay tuned for more live streams coming later.